As we are ready to go here at the Dean R. Gorsuch Athletic Complex here on the campus of Carroll High School, as it's senior night here, as it's Carroll against Norwell. As we welcome everybody inside for baseball action here on the Charger Sports Network. Carson Beeman joined here by Owen McFadden, as it's Carroll against Norwell here in one of the final home games of the regular season for Carroll. 2 remaining after this one. As this is a Carroll team coming off of an 11-inning win against the Warsaw Tigers, trying to keep the momentum going as they face the Knights.
Yeah, and just a good determination, or a lot of determination showed in that 11-inning game that we saw against Warsaw, as that one really just continued on for a while. Hope this one doesn't go also 11, but it was a good game for the Chargers as they were able to beat a good team finally, trying to rebound from that doubleheader loss to Carmel. So now that the Chargers had that nice win, they're looking to build some more momentum here with Norwell coming into town.
It was a good game, just 3 hours on a Tuesday night, kind of a lot. So should be a good game though. Norwell coming into this one 9-5 on the season. They played last night against Belmont, was able to get the 7-4 win in that one. On the mound tonight for the Chargers to start us off is the senior Jackson Craker, getting the starting nod. 5th appearance of the season, coming into this one with a 3.20 ERA and 1-2 on the year. As we'll first bring up the lineup for Norwell. Trey Privet, Noah Shamerlow, Drew Graft as the DH, Caden Cassell, Drew Jolly, Gary Riley, Eli Randall, Corbin Neuenschwander, and Will Case in the 9th spot. So as we said, Craker on the mound, the senior tonight. Here in his 3rd year of varsity play on this team. Also, longtime football player for the Carroll program. Plans to go to St. Xavier to continue his baseball journey as well as study political science. As Privet steps into the box as we are ready to go. As Craker sets up, as that one's thrown in for strike 1. Privet swings on that one, so down 0-2 early. As the 0-2, as he gets them on 3 strikes, as it's an early strikeout for Craker.
Yeah, good action there by the senior Craker, as you said, 3 pitches, 3 strikes there as Privet. We sat down early here, so 1 quick out in the top of the 1st for the Chargers.
So 1-0 as Noah Shamerlow comes in. He hits that one as it's a good play made by the freshman shortstop there that time, as making his varsity debut, Remington McKeever.
Yeah, that's a really tough position to be in as a freshman, playing the very difficult position of shortstop, but you're going to have to step up here today, and a good start there for the freshman.
So 2 quick outs already here in this one. Craker continuing to pound the zone, gets that one in. As that one is going to hit foul out of play, so Craker 1 strike away from retiring the side. It's the DH Graft up at the plate, hitting a stunning .521 so far on the year. just crushing the ball for the senior. Hitting .521, 25 hits, 11 runs, 22 RBIs, 2 doubles, 3 triples, and 2 home runs. So big if Quaker can cut him down early here. He resists as that one gets put into the dirt, 2-2.
Yeah, Graf doing a good job here trying to work this count back in his favor as it's all even at 2-2.
As that one is hit on as McKeever can't stretch to make the plays. It's a 2-out single for Graft.
Yeah, and that one just a little bit too far for the freshman. So Graft, as you said, a really good hitter, probably the best hitter on this Norwell team, able to reach base there with 2 outs.
So 2-out double by Graft. That'll bring up Caden Cassell as he gives that one. McKeever busy in his first inning of varsity work as he's able to make the fielder's choice. Quaker able to get 3 out quickly as we head to the bottom of the first here on senior night. So we head to the bottom of the first as the Indiana State commit, the senior Jackson Sparks, will lead us off. Had a home run in his last game against Warsaw in that 11-inning victory from the Chargers as he hits that one, just getting under it. It's popped up into right field, and the play is able to be made by Randall for a quick out number 1. So Carter Irons now will be placed in the 2 spot. Carroll, without their senior shortstop Eric Tratnick having a right leg injury, out for tonight, unaware of how long the injury will affect him for the season. As that's why McKeever got the start at shortstop here tonight, as Irons, the third baseman, takes that one outside for 1-0, now 2-0. As he hits under that one, popped up into foul play, and the running catch is able to be made by the first baseman. That time, Thornton able to make the grab as 2 quick out here.
Yeah, as you said, 2 quick outs here, and a good response by the Norwell defense here as pretty much went out quickly in the top of the first there. Not much offensive firepower on display, but doing a good job of trying to get back to the bats here as they have 2 quick outs.
Yeah, Irons and Sparks both seeing pitches that they like, just missing on the contact. So Edgar now comes in, had a great game against Warsaw, had 2 doubles to start the day to get the scoring going early. That one's placed outside as the St. Francis commit, also a senior. As that's hit, and that's going to get through the infield as both teams getting 2-out singles to start their days.
Yeah, it's good hit there by Edgar as that one goes up by the second base. So Edgar will advance to first base. And as you said, 2 outs, but trying to get something going here by way of Newhouser up to bat.
Starting pitcher tonight for the Norwell Knights, Drew Jolly, the sophomore in his 3rd appearance of the year, pitching a 4.50 ERA. That one's placed upstairs for ball 1. One out, they go to pick. As Edgar able to slide in. Another one upstairs. This is Carroll's 8th straight home game. As 2-1, they try to get Edgar stealing second. It's a low throw as Edgar's able to come in. But Carroll on a long 8-game homestand here as they'll now play 5 straight on the road before playing the Homestead Spartans on the 13th. 2-1, Edgar swings and misses. So 2-2, Jolly trying to get out of the inning here. And it's high, so Newhouser able to reach the full count.
A crucial pitch here for Newhouser. Trying to take this walk here to put up runners on first and second bases as Jolly trying to go for the strikeout.
As that one just upstairs as Newhouser able to take the walk on a full count as 2 straight runners getting on and 2 outs for the Chargers. So Braden Chrisley, another senior, 11 seniors on this Carroll team. 7 of them in the lineup here. And Chrisley been one of the more impactful ones, especially early on in the season, hitting 400 so far. It's in a bit of a cold streak, trying to get out of it. Edgar's going to steal third as the catcher not able to field the ball cleanly, as both runners are going to be able to advance. So 2-0, and that one once again outside. So after getting 2 Chargers cut down early, it's actually going to count as a strike. After 2 Chargers getting cut down early, Jolly struggling with control here as that one's placed outside. Bluey 1 ball away from being bases loaded. Tyler Morris on deck. As back-to-back walks now.
Yeah, just good discipline there by Chris Lieb, is able to take the walk right after Newhouser did. So as you said, bases loaded. Still 2 outs, but the Chargers doing a good job of getting runners on base here.
So Tyler Morris comes up as him and Corzine have kind of been battling for that first base starting position, as Morris came in halfway through that Warsaw game and did a really good job coming off the bench. Now getting the starting nod, the senior. So 1-1. Now with 2 outs. As Morris swings and misses on that one. Hitting .375 on the year. The senior going to Trine University as a student. Placed outside 2-2. Good attendance here by the Carroll fans here, of course. On senior night, have the entire family show out. That one just down low, so Morris able to take 2, and he's back to a full count here.
Yeah, good battle here for Tyler Morris, as you said, able to push this to a full count as he has a chance to take a walk here, try and score a Charger run.
Bases loaded, full count. Here's the payoff pitch. It's hit on. That one's going breaking in the outfield, and it's going to drop down. Coming around now is Chris Lee Edgar stretching to third as it's a bases clearing triple for Tyler Morris with 2 outs.
Yeah, great contact on that one for Morris, as you see right over the outfielder's head as he's able to blast that one for the triple and also score 3 runs for the Chargers, as able to capitalize there on the bases loaded situation.
A big 3 RBI hit by Morris on a full count. And after the first 2 going out for the Chargers, they're able to put up 4 straight on the base paths and 3 runs here in the bottom of the first. As that'll bring up Tommy O'Connor, the DH. As that's actually Tyler Morris's first career triple. As the senior trying to take care of business on senior night. So O'Connor, the Goshen College commit, steps up 1-1. That one painted on the corner. As he fouls that one back. As here's the 1-2 by Jolly. Fouled away. O'Connor looking for his second RBI on the year. Here with Morris at third. It's down and away. As Carroll showing good plate discipline here, as they've been down early in counts, but they've done a great job battling back. Of course, drawing 2 walks, and Morris able to get to the full count before the triple. 2-2. And that one's down low, as I believe that makes it 3 straight full counts now.
Yeah, another opportunity here for O'Connor to try and take a walk. There's already 2 walks here in the bottom of the first, potentially a third one for Jolly.
Able to foul it away. 3-2. Once again, Morris still at third. Craker on deck as the 8-hitter. It's another payoff pitch here with 2 outs. O'Connor hits that one. That one breaking out to the outfield, trying to chase it down. And it's a home run for Tommy O'Connor.
Yeah, and that one just kept going. The outfielder looking at that one, thought he was going to field it, and little did he know that one's out the ballpark. Tommy O'Connor goes yard there. The Chargers up 5-0.
As that will sure get the bench up on their feet. As the seniors doing everything they can. We got a first career triple by Morris. First career home run by O'Connor as Carroll up 5-0 on a amazing 2-out rally. So Jolly will stay in the game after allowing the last 5 base runners to reach for Carroll, all on 2 outs, as Tommy O'Connor able to bring his first home run of his Carroll career, as the seniors on this team crushing the ball. As Craker fouls that one away, 1-1.
Yeah, Craker would love to add to that, especially with the 2 outs, but performed well in the top of the first inning. Pitching-wise was pretty quick, and Norwell probably thought this bottom of the first would be quick as well until Carroll went on this rally.
As it looked like it, as Sparks and Irons both kind of popped out early on in their at-bats, but Carroll has just shown phenomenal plate discipline here, drawing 3 straight full counts. And I'm just waiting for the pitches they'd like to see, and have just belted it to the outfield. The wind not even that strong. It is blowing, but we've had way worse wind throughout the last couple of weeks, as Hefty's swing and miss on that one. So the 4th straight full count now that we've seen. As here's the payoff, as it's cut down, as Craker strikes out, but Morrison O'Connor coming up big here as the seniors getting stuff done here on the Charger Sports Network. So Drew Jolly steps in as he faces off against Craker, pitcher on pitcher here, as Jolly was able to strike out Craker to end the bottom of the first. As he hits first pitch there, McKeever already off to a busy day, able to get the putout. As McKeever, the freshman shortstop so far, doing a good job, has kept himself busy now, delivering the first 3 of 4 outs. So now Riley steps in. As he takes that one for strike 1. Okay, we're leading 5-0. Norwell's going to have to put up some offense here. That one's just upstairs, 1-1. As the 1-1 by Craker. That's thrown in for a strike as Cable looking good here so far. As we thank you for joining us here on the Charger Sports Network. Carson Beeman joined here by Owen McFadden and the rest of our crew. As that one, did he go around? He did. Second strikeout of the night for Jackson Craker.
A good pitch there, able to draw the swing there by Riley. As another strikeout for Jackson Crakers. The Chargers look to try and make this another quick top of the second inning here, already 2 outs.
As now Eli Randall, the right fielder, steps up to the plate, the senior, facing 2 outs already. As hefty swing and a miss there, Craker throwing some nice stuff here as he already has Randall down 0-2. As he winds up, and it's back-to-back strikeouts. Craker able to retire the side quickly. We head to the bottom of the second. As I don't know if it's the luck of the double rainbow from yesterday, but Carroll off to a heating start here as they lead 5-0 as both sides of the ball taking care of business here early as it's the 9-hitter Logan Inman up to bat.
Yeah, that was an impressive top of the second there for Craker as he's able to get 2 strikeouts there to quickly get the hot Carroll bats back in order here. Be the 9-hitter Inman up to bat.
As that one's thrown in for a strike on the corner. So Inman comes in 0-1. Swings and misses on that one. As Jolly got the first 2 Carroll batters out and then gave up 6 straight as he gets Inman down looking for back-to-back strikeouts. As I'll bring up the top of the Carroll lineup as it's Jackson Sparks, flew out on pitch number 1 to start the bottom of the first. But that double rainbow was nice, though, and I'm not going to lie.
It was nice, Beeman, and I actually forgot that happened. But now I remember. Thank you.
You're welcome. I was painting while it was out, so I really felt connected with
Painting,
nature at
wow.
that moment.
I didn't know you were like that, man. You're artistic like that?
You know, sometimes I pull it out, you don't know. You know,
Okay.
more of a date night activity, but, you know.
Oh, okay.
I'm good at it.
Okay, wait. It was what type of night activity?
It was a date night activity,
Okay.
and that's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
As it's 2-0 for Sparks. I can paint, though. I was looking like Bob Ross out there.
Nice, man.
As he knocks that one into shallow center field as it's a 1-out single for Sparks here in the second. As that'll bring up Irons, one of the only 2 seniors, one of the only 2 non-seniors in this KO lineup. Popped out to the infield in the first. As Jolly just struggling leaving pitches over the plate. KO has already taken advantage so far, a triple and a home run in the first, as Irons is going to take a time. As Sparks is going to go into steal as he's able to come in.
Yeah, that one probably a little bit close for comfort, but Sparks still able to steal second there as Chargers have had success today stealing the bases.
Sparks now with his team leading 12th stolen base of the year. Double the amount of second place, which is Edgar with 5. Now up to 6, who got 1 in the first. Has 0-2. But Cable once again doing a good job getting runners in scoring position here. Was able to do that 4 times. Sparks is going to steal again, and that ball bounces out as Sparks is going to get it uncontested. As Cable already playing aggressive, and Irons able to now potentially have a sacrifice situation.
Yeah, and that one just got away there as Sparks able to advance to third base here, all in Irons at bat. But as you said, Irons with a chance here to try and score another run for the Chargers.
No one in the pen as of yet for Norwell. Cable has one going. It's up high. It looks like that's Bainfeld potentially. Had a fantastic, if it is Bainfeld, had a fantastic 5 innings of work against Warsaw. 1 run allowed, 0 earned as Irons gets the RBI single.
Yeah, good contact on that one from Irons as back-to-back singles for the Chargers. Going to see Sparks run in at home, so 6-0.
So now Edgar comes up as it's 6-0 now for the Chargers. Edgar got the 2-out rally started back in the first, was able to single, and was able to come in all the way to home, as that's in there for strike 1, 0-1 count. But Cable just getting great contact here so far, already their 5th hit of the night. So 0-1 count. Jolly checks for first as Irons just barely able to get in. So the 0-1, that's in there for another strike. Has checked the pick there. That one a bit close, but good call on the safe. 1-2. As it's another time. As it is 0-2. Irons still at first. That one's fouled back. That one fouled back again. Two. As we finally got the count figured out there. Miss Francie's first job at scoreboard here this season has full count. She's trying her best.
No, it's 2-1. 1-2. Okay.
As it's 1-2. Okay, so
There we go.
we got it figured out now, I hope. We're trying to figure everything out here on the CSN. The 1-2 with 2 outs, as that's a swing and a miss. as that's actually out number 2. Irons is able to reach, and it's the 3rd strikeout of the night. Irons gets the 2nd.
Now batting number 5, Eli Newhouser.
So Newhouser up, able to battle and reach on a 4-1 count and come in for the 2nd run of the night. Him and Irons, the only 2 non-seniors in the lineup. Has that one thrown outside by Jolly. As Jolly steps off, Irons, I feel like always gets put in positions where he almost gets thrown upon at the bases, but has yet to really been caught this season. 1-0. That one's thrown in for strike 1. Would be nice if the umpire can move out of the batter's eye here.
It would be great, actually.
I don't know why he's in that part of the field also.
I don't know.
Irons is behind him. But I'm not an umpire, so I don't know. That could be the right place to stand, and I'm just drilling him for no reason. 1-1. Put outside. Well, at least if the umpire makes a bad call, we won't know. That one inside. 3-1 count again here for Newhouser. As it's up high, so 2 walks for Newhouser as the inning continues.
Yeah, deja vu from the last inning where
Now batting
also on
number
2
2,
outs,
number 2,
Newhouser
Brennan
took a
Creasy.
walk. Will do so once again. So runners at first and second. Another possible 2-out rally in the cards here for the Chargers.
Newhouser's 12th walk of the season, 3rd on the team. 2nd on the team is Chrisley with 15. Got another one in the 1st as well. Was able to come in to score off the walk. 1-0. That one's fouled back. Jolly doing a better job not allowing as much contact in this one. In this inning, at least. As the 1-1, as that one over Chrisley's head. Two one. That one's hit out, and it's a diving catch that's not able to be made. And looping around, heading to 3rd as it's the 2nd triple of the night. This time, Chrisley able to come in, getting 2 RBIs.
Yeah, and as I said, another potential 2-out rally in the cards, and it is what happened there. Is another triple by Chris Lieb is going to see the Chargers score some more runs here as a mound visit happening now.
As 7 of the 8 Carroll runs coming with 2 outs on the first 2 innings. As new pitcher coming into the game for the Knights. As Carroll up 8. So Noah Turk now, the relief pitcher in for Norwell after Drew Jolly allows 8 earned in 1 2/3 innings of work. Turk coming in to this one, making his 7th appearance with a 2.62 ERA, trying to bounce back off of his last time up. Allowed 5 runs, 1 earned in a 2-inning performance against Leo, where he allowed 5 hits on a 2-6 loss. As he deals in to Tyler Morris, got a 3 RBI bases clearing triple last time up. First career triple as a KO Charger, as he has Chris Lee at third base here, 1-1. Fouls that one back. As we said before going to commercial, 7 of the 8 runs coming on 2 outs for the Chargers as the inning wraps up, but Carroll able to put 3 more on the board. They're up 8 here on senior night. So Craker comes in for his 3rd inning of work here, as doing a good job thus far, able to retire the side last time around, 2 of them via strikeout. That one's hit on pitch 1. Edgar tracking it down for a quick out, number 1.
And the common theme with Craker is the top of the innings so far have been relatively quick and has really been able to set up the Charger offense well, as the defense has played pretty well today against the Knights.
As you could say, he's really had the sauce here cooking tonight, as 3 Ks already, only 1 runner allowed, that being a single by Graft back in the 1st. He's in the kitchen, wrist twisting like it's stir fry, per se.
Okay.
0-2 earlier. Owen loves when I commentate. It's his favorite.
Absolutely. How did you know, man?
I know you, man. The 0-2 to Case here, the 9-hitter outside.
Another good opportunity here, though, for Craker to add a strikeout to his collection here today.
As he's able to cut down Case in through five pitches. Craker has 2 out as we reach back to the top of the lineup. Privet.
Another chance here for another quick inning. Only 3 batters faced in that 2nd inning. Good chance here to do the same.
has now retired the last 6. Privet shows bunt. Craker chases it down, can't get it through in time. As it's going to be a bunt single by Privet to end the consecutive outs for the Knights.
Yeah, and Craker just looks like lost his footing on that one, trying to grab it, so unfortunately could not get the runner out going to first, but nonetheless has been very solid here to continue on in the top of the 3rd.
So Chamberlain grounded out last time around. If he can get on base, though, for Graft, that would be big. Graft, as we talked about earlier, 521 on the year, really a big hitter on this team. Got a single back in the 1st. That one's fouled away. Craker delivers on the 0-2. Up high. They're going to try to steal second. And McKeever can't apply the tag. Good throw by Chrisley. As Privet is going to head in to second base.
It's unfortunate there because that was a good throw. Just could not make it come all together there by McKeever as
it was close there as Privet's going to stay put. Once again, McKeever doing a good job, though, through his first career varsity game playing shortstop in for an injured Eric Tratnick. As the freshman yet to really make any huge mistakes. That one is hit out to the outfield. Edgar and Sparks trying to close in. Sparks able to make the grab as Craker, once again, another scoreless inning. Cable still leads 8 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. As Tommy O'Connor up at the plate, hit his first career Charger home run at his last at-bat. As the senior putting some magic here on senior night as 0-1 count. As it's Noah Turk in relief here, reaching his second batter as he gets O'Connor down 0-2. As he's able to cut O'Connor down on the high curveball, and 2 batters through Turk with 2 strikeouts.
Yeah, Turk doing a good job of coming into this game and relieving Jolly, who, let's say, did not have the most jolly possible appearance, giving up 8 runs. But Turk looking solid so far.
Good one. That's something I would have said. So Owen is slowly turning into me.
Okay.
I'm an inspiration to all. 0-1.
Okay.
Carroll's done a good job making contact. The only thing they've struggled with that they normally don't is strikeouts. Already up to 5 here through 3 innings. Quaker, one of the guilty parties, struck out swinging to end the first. But Carroll's also taken a much more aggressive approach when it comes to the plate, so naturally that would most likely happen. Hefty swing and a miss there, 1-2.
Yeah, so another opportunity here for Turk to get a strikeout. This will be his third batter faced, and 2 strikeouts this far.
As the 1-2. Good attempt to frame there by Norwell. Catcher Newen Schwander, but to no avail, 2-2. I appreciate the effort, though. Framing a pitch that's insanely outside. As Quaker able to get 2 straight balls now, battling back to a full count. Something Cable's done a good job of offensively today. As he's going to reach on the walk.
Yeah, good plate discipline there by Jackson Craker, as 2 previous batters before him struck out, but he's able to work that full count and take the walk here.
So Inman, the 9-hitter, struck out looking to start off the second. Oh count as that one is taken as a ball. As they go to check first, comes in safely. They check back again. It is a pinch runner in number 28 in Corzine for Craker. Trying to avoid injuring the pitcher. Up high, 2-0. That one's reached on for a strike. As they go to check Corzine again, he gets in once more. That one is Peace. Going to left field. That one's going back towards warning track, and it's able to be caught by the left fielder, Riley, for out number 2.
Unfortunate there for Inman, as that was great contact on that one, and we've seen already one of those go today out of the park by O'Connor, and that one not too far off, but unfortunately not enough here as we go to 2 outs.
Almost went opposite field with it. As that'll bring up Sparks back to the top of the order. 1 for 2, a single and a run in the second. Has now batted in all 3 innings. As Corzine still on first. As Carroll getting great contact here, though. As that one's hit by Sparks. He got under it. That one's going towards shallow right field, and the catch able to be made by Randall for out number 3 as Turk getting things under control. Score remains 8-0. So Craker heads in for his 4th inning of work here as he faces up against Drew Graft. One of the only 2 players on Norwell with a hit today. Got a 2-out single last time up, and he does it again. 2 singles now for Graft.
Yeah, good day so far, as you said, for Graff, the DH, able to get 2 singles and 2 at-bats here as he tries to kickstart this Norwell offense that has really yet to show up here tonight.
The 521 hitter trying to get this team back on a good start as they got a long way to go, down 8. So Cassell ended the first on a fielder's choice. As Cassell shows bunt. Tough play to make for Irons. And he gets them out. As good defense there by Irons for out number 1.
Yeah, good play there also by Morris, just extending his body without coming off the base there. Able to get a quick out. So Turk up to bat here also. Norwell's pitcher.
Coming in for Jolly. Hefty swing and a miss that time. Turk, a 357 hitter through 18 plate appearances this season for the senior. That one fouled back, 0-2. Graft at second. First time, actually the second time Norwell has put a runner in scoring position. Privet was able to get to second towards the end of the 3rd. That's going to head foul. First time at least Norwell's had a runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Oh, 2 as he gets cut down. For now, the 6th strikeout of the night for Craker.
Yeah, Craker really having himself a game so far here, as you said, 6 strikeouts and 0 runs given up here, as the Chargers dominating 8-0.
That one taken low. The bottom 6 hitters 0 for 8 against Quaker here so far, including 4 of the 6 strikeouts. So 1-1 as Riley comes in, struck out last time around, 1-2. So 1-2. That one caught by Morris for the line out at first. Quaker continuing to roll. K-Roll stays up 8-0. We head to the bottom of the 4th. So Carter Irons now comes up to the plate. K-Roll leading 8-0 as Turk comes back in, doing a good job so far in relief. Has yet to allow a hit. Actually, he's allowed 1 hit. I'm off my game today. No, he hasn't allowed a hit. I'm struggling, Owen. It's been a long week.
Yeah, it's been a long week, Carson Beeman. Very long week.
We're all struggling. Senior year. The mind is just not, the gears are moving, but they
Lights are on, nobody's home.
might need some WD-40.
Yeah.
That one's fouled away, 1-2. I did call the umpirees last week, so.
Okay. That's
The 3rd time I've done that on air. I did it twice last year, so. As that one's chopped on, and Irons gonna come in safe as the ball gets away from the first baseman. The close play overall. I'm gonna rule it as a single,
Now batting number
as it would have been a
3,
close
Xavier
play
Edgar.
anyways. Edgar now comes up as Iron leads off, gets on. Edgar, single, run, and a strikeout. Gets a hold of that one. That's going up for back-to-back singles to start off the inning.
Yeah, good contact on that one for the senior Xavier Edgar. As that one into left field, we'll see Irons advance to second and Edgar out to first here as the Chargers preferably want to score both of these base runners here to make this a 10-run game.
Would put Norwell in a position where they would need to score next inning to avoid the run rule. As Newhouser comes up, 2 walks and 2 runs today. That one's thrown in for strike. But Carroll really clicking on all ends here. 8 out of the 9 in the Charger lineup getting on base. 7 of the 9 with a hit today as they check irons. Nice for the umpire to get back in the field of camera again. On the center field camera.
I couldn't even tell if that was intentional or not.
It's 2-1. 1-1 or 2-1, I'm not sure. It's 1-1. I was wrong.
Well, shout out that umpire.
Shout out the umpire. The 1-1, Newhouser shows bunt, holds it up. It's just been an off day for the Knights on both sides. 9-5. Coming into this one, scoring 7+ in 3 of the last 4. There's a bunt by Newhouser, placed down, running up the first base line, and he's counted out, but he's able to advance the runners to second and third.
Yeah, good bunt there by Newhouser. Almost reached first safely. Unfortunately, just a step late there, but still able to advance the runners into scoring position here.
So Chrisley, 2 RBI triple last time up, walked in the first, came in the run. As he's trying to get the Chargers to go up 10 here, has 2 in scoring position. As hefty swing and a miss there. A game that's seen 2 triples and a home run from the Chargers. That one's down low, able to be stopped. As Bainfeld back in the pen for the Chargers. So we'll see if he enters as he walks away. But we'll see if he enters top of the 5th. But Craker so far doing damage so far. Has 5 strikeouts, 0 runs allowed, and only 3 hits and no walks on the day. 2-1. Placed high as Morris on deck with a possible bases loaded situation. As the 3-1, as there'll be a walk for Chrisley, his second of the day.
Yeah, again, Chrisley, another Charger with great discipline from behind the plate and on display there, as he'll take his second walk, as you said, and once again, the Chargers will load the bases here, so tough situation for Norwell once again.
Morris with a 3 RBI triple back in the first, struck out in the second. Has the opportunity to enact the run rule here and put Norwell in their final 3 outs if they can put something in play here. Turk trying to get out of the jam here with 1 out. Force out everywhere. As that ball is hit, and it's going to head foul out of play. 0-2 now. As the 0-2 by Turk is in the ground. Bases loaded for Morris, the senior. Another one in the dirt. Two swung on and missed for out number 2.
Yeah, and Turk really needed to get another out there and able to do so. So now 1 out away from stopping a entourage of runs coming in here as, of course, base is loaded for Turk.
As that's Turk's 4th strikeout here in his 3rd inning of work. As O'Connor comes up, had that 2-run homer back in the 1st. As he gets under that one, that goes foul. Turk delivers, and it's another 0-2. He delivers. That one is swung on and missed, but it's a wild pitch in the ground, and it's going to keep the inning going.
Yeah, just unfortunate there from Turk as the Chargers will score another run here and bases will continue to be loaded. And Jackson Craker, the pitcher here for the Chargers, up to bat.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a thing of a good strikeout, but that might be as close as you can get to one. An RBI strikeout, I think, technically by O'Connor. As now Craker sets in, as Edgar able to come in off the wild dropped 3rd strike. As it's now Turk's 5th strikeout, but it's also going to be his 1st earned run. That one low, 2-0 count for Craker. Struck out in the 1st, walked in the 3rd, was left stranded. Trying to put the Chargers up 10. That's placed in for a strike on the inside. Cable wearing their alternate blue unis instead of their home whites. As white's probably gotten a bit dirty after playing 7 straight at home. As Cable will be on the road for 6 straight after this, including a doubleheader against Huntington North and Penn, as well as a game against Homestead, and I believe a doubleheader against Snyder. That one's hit foul, 2-2. As Cable has a tough test tomorrow. Doubleheader at Snyder. Then they'll play at Homestead on Monday, and then at Penn in a doubleheader the next Saturday. As that one is hit going to left field. Diving catch can't be made. As it's going to be another score by the Chargers as they lead 10-0.
Yeah, good hit there, and unfortunately the left fielder for Norwell just could not get to that one in time. So that will give the Chargers the lead here with Inman up to bat now in that run rule territory.
It's going to put through 2 actually for the Chargers as both Edgar and Chrisley able to come in. O'Connor now at second with Craker at first as 11-0 lead for the Chargers on a great senior night here to end the 8-game homestand. Be a time, but yeah, big challenge coming up for the Chargers as they have to play at Snyder, ranked team in the state, and then Homestead, Penn, Homestead, and Homestead. So they'll play 5 straight against top 4 teams in 4A. So big test against a Cable team that is still looking for that big win on the year. Has yet to really beat any of those top-ranked teams on the season. And, of course, against Snyder, a sectional opponent. The two teams are favored to win that one. As we have the sectional here at Carroll, we'll stream every game on the Charger Sports Network, as well as the regional, no matter who plays in it. As Inman down on an 0-2 count. Turk trying to get out of this one. He winds up, and that's fouled away. Turk sets in. And that's a strikeout looking in the inning. But Carroll putting up 3. Norwell potentially down to their final 3 outs coming up here on the Charger Sports Network. So Quaker's day is done after a great 4 innings of play, allowing 0 runs in total and only 3 hits with no walks and 5 strikeouts. As it's the senior Logan Inman facing the bottom of the Norwell order, who's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. As first up, it's Randall. Once again, Norwell, if they can't score 2 here, the run rule will be enacted, and the game will be over. They trail by 11 in the top of the 5th. 2-0 count. Inman making his 7th appearance on the season. 3.96 ERA, 3-0 on the season. As on a 3-1, fouled away, back battling to a full count.
Yeah, good job here by Inman to make this a 3-2 off of a 3-0.
Inman started the game against Warsaw. Played a good 4 innings, but allowed 3 earned in the 5th. Took himself pulled from that one, but a good start overall. As here's the payoff pitch against Randall. Hit shallow, Iron scoops it up, and it's out number 1.
Yeah, and just a good action there by Inman, able to work the count back in his favor and get favorable contact on that one. Is right out to Irons and able to throw that one to first for the first out here, as Carroll only 2 outs away.
So New and Schwander lined out in the 3rd, as good scoop and good collect by Irons. Carroll with a very clean game really just executing on both sides. That's fouled out. I didn't like the sound that foul ball made.
I didn't like that one either, and
I think it hit the metal bleachers to our left. So
I hope so.
as 0-2 now. Inman winds. And it's a swing and a miss. Carroll 2 away. As that'll bring up Case, the 9-hitter, struck out back in the third. Carroll trying to get this one done early. Only an hour and 16 into this one.
You know, I think we deserve that after 11 innings.
After 11 innings on Tuesday night, I don't think. I feel like this was earned, especially on a Friday night.
Yeah.
1-0. Now we'll say that Norwell will put up 3 here, but. Two 2 out. Thrown in. Strike 1. Okay, we're looking to advance to 9-6 on this season. Upstairs 3-1. Norwell most likely going to drop to 9-6. Norwell trying to avoid their first run rule of the season, as that'll be a 2-out walk as Case gets on. So Privet now heads up to the plate. 1 for 2. Reached on a bunt single back in the third, struck out to start the game in the first. As that's going to hit Privet, as that one hits directly in the collarbone, as he's a bit slow to walk to first as he's reaching for it. Looked like he's going to have to bring in a pitch runner. Hate to see that. As he will head to first to take his base, so you'll stay in the game. Case goes to second. It'll bring up Shamerlow. 0 for 2 today.
Number 13, Noah Summerlow.
That one's swung on and missed. Norwell trying to avoid their first loss via run rule since April 23rd of 2019. So been 5 years.
Yeah, and I got bad news for them. They're 1 strike away.
As Inman trying to wrap this one out on senior night. 0-2 pitch. And that's cut on and missed as Carroll getting the dominant victory 11-0 on senior night. And the seniors taking care of business on both sides of the plate as they beat the Knights 11-0.
Yeah, and pretty much a perfect game here on senior night for the Carroll Chargers. Played very well defensively, but also followed that up with a good offensive performance where they scored 11 runs here. And after playing a 11-inning game on Tuesday, able to make this one a pretty quick one as they win 11-0.
As Carroll ends the 8-game homestand on a win as they have some tough tests coming up. Doubleheader at Snyder tomorrow. But for now, that will do it. Thank you for everyone for watching on your Friday night. Would like to thank everyone on cameras, Bryson and Carter, Niang Ming, and Max Quintero on production. That was Owen McFadden. I'm Carson Beeman. Have a great night, everybody. Carroll wins 11-0. God bless.